always watching you. Empty lobby, faded lights, popcorn on the floor tonight. You were laughing at the scenes I kept stealing in between.
Poster walls and closing doors, we were slow across the floor.
Cold air hit us outside, but I felt warm standing by your side.
You didn't say what it was, but something changed in us.
The movie ended, but I stayed for you. The movie ended, but I stayed for you.
The movie ended, but I stayed for you.
Under parking lot lights turning blue,
All the credits rolled away, but I still wanted you to stay. The movie ended, but I stayed for you.
like the best part started when it was through.
No big scene, no perfect line, just your hand almost touching mine.
Stayed for you.
Almost touching mine.
You walked me slowly to my car, like it wasn't very far, but we took the longest way, just to make the moment stay. You said I should probably go, but you didn't move, and so we stood laughing in the dark, like we already knew the start.
Maybe love begins like this, in the quiet after it. The movie ended, but I stayed for you.
Under parking lot lights turning blue,
All the credits rolled away,
but I still wanted you to stay.
the movie ended, but I stayed for you.
Like the best part started when it was through.
No big scene, no perfect line, just your hand almost touching mine.
If tonight becomes a memory,
I hope it starts right here,
not on the screen, but
standing near. The movie ended, but I stayed for you.
and maybe you were staying too.
All the lights were fading low, but I didn't wanna go. The movie ended, but I stayed for you.
Like my heart already somehow knew.
No big scene, no perfect line, just the beginning of you and I.
So,
Same time next week,
only if you sit next to me.
you always order the same thing. Rain keeps painting blurry lines across the windows every night. You sit 2 tables down from me, like part of my routine. Midnight crowd is thinning out, espresso machines humming low. Funny how we barely spoke, but somehow I felt close. Little conversations slowly turning into something more. Your smile felt warmer than the coffee tonight, like it melted through the city lights. And for a moment this lonely town didn't feel so cold somehow. We talked until the morning glow about little things nobody knows. Your smile felt warmer than the coffee tonight, and I didn't wanna leave. Warmer tonight, don't leave yet. Steam rising through the air, soft reflections everywhere. You laughed and brushed your tired eyes, like you've been carrying too much life. We never called it anything, just tired hearts and caffeine. But every glance across the room felt like a quiet kind of truth. Sometimes comfort shows up softly in places you don't expect. Your smile felt warmer than the coffee tonight, like it melted through the city lights. And for a moment this lonely town didn't feel so cold somehow. We talked until the morning glow about little things nobody knows. Your smile felt warmer than the coffee tonight, and I didn't wanna leave. Maybe we were just 2 strangers trying not to feel alone. But somewhere between the silence you started feeling like home. Your smile felt warmer than the coffee tonight, strong enough to make the world feel right. And even when the rain came down, you turned the whole room golden somehow. Maybe nothing lasts forever, maybe mornings always come too soon, but your smile felt warmer than the coffee tonight. And I'll remember that for years. Same time tomorrow. I found the box again, the one I said I'd never open. picture time, almost let go. There we are in faded light, your arm around me holding tight. I can't believe that smile was mine before we knew it was goodbye. Funny how one frozen frame can make the heart forget the pain. We look so happy in the last Polaroid, like love was something we couldn't destroy. Your eyes were bright, my heart was sure we had forever, maybe more. We look so happy in the last Polaroid, like we never heard the coming noise. Now it's the only proof I find that once upon a time you were mine. Last Polaroid, you were mine. The colors faded at the edge, like all the things we never said. I traced your face with shaking hands, trying to understand. How did we go from holding on to waking up and being gone? How did a love that felt so loud turn into silence now? Maybe pictures never lie, they just don't show the afterlife. We look so happy in the last Polaroid, like love was something we couldn't destroy. Your eyes were bright, my heart was sure we had forever, maybe more. We look so happy in the last Polaroid, like we never heard the coming noise. Now it's the only proof I find that once upon a time you were mine. If I could step inside that frame, would I warn us of the fall? Or would I let that moment stay beautiful before it all? Maybe some memories survive because they never learn to move. And maybe I keep holding this because it still holds you. We look so happy in the last Polaroid, two hearts untouched by the goodbye voice. And even now, after all this time, I still see us in that light. We look so happy in the last Polaroid, like the ending hadn't found us yet. Now it's the only proof I find that we were real before we left. I put it back, but I don't let go.
past midnight. Your song came back home. Empty highway dashboard glow, one hand steady on the wheel. Late night station playing slow, songs that make old memories real. Then I heard that melody, the one you used to sing with me, and suddenly the years were gone, like you were riding all along. Funny how a simple sound can turn the whole night around. Your voice still lives inside the static, somewhere between the noise and traffic. Every word comes back like magic, even now. Your voice still lives inside the static, somewhere between the noise and traffic. Every word comes back like magic, even now. And every mile keeps pulling me closer to nights I thought were finally over. Your voice still is inside the static on the radio. Summer nights and parking lots, windows down, your hair in wind. We were young enough to think love like ours would never end. Now your picture fades with time, but some things never really die, 'cause every song still finds a way to pull me back to yesterday. I still hear you laughing low through every crackle on the radio. Your voice still lives inside the static, somewhere between the noise and traffic. Every word comes back like magic, even now. And every mile keeps pulling me closer to nights I thought were finally over. Your voice still lives inside the static on the radio. Maybe love never really leaves, it just hides in all frequencies, waiting somewhere in the dark to find its way back to your heart. Your voice still lives inside the static, strong enough to bring me back again. Every highway, every heartbreak still leads to you somehow. Your voice still lives inside the static on the radio. And I still listen every night.
I know you're not coming home, but I still do it.
Evening light across the floor, your old chair by the kitchen door. I move around this empty place, like I still know your shape. I cook too much, I pour too slow. Leave your favorite record low, and for a second in the room, I almost make believe it's true. Maybe habits learn to stay long after love has walked away.
I still set the table for two, one for me and one for you. Two glasses waiting in the light, like you might walk in tonight. I know the truth, but my heart won't move from the life it memorized with you. I still set the table for two, 'cause I don't know how not to. Table for two, how not to.
Your coat still hangs behind the door. I should have moved it years before, but every time I reach that way, I lose the strength to throw away. Neighbors laugh through paper walls, while this room barely breathes at all. I light the candle like before, though no one's coming anymore. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just leave the silence loud.
I still set the table for two, one for me and one for you. Two glasses waiting in the light, like you might walk in tonight. I know the truth, but my heart won't move from the life it memorized with you. I still set the table for two, 'cause I don't know how not to. Maybe someday I'll pour just one, and let the evening come undone. But tonight I need the light that you're still somewhere close by. I still set the table for two, even after all I've lost of you. Two glasses catching candlelight, holding ghosts I can't deny. I know the truth, but hearts can choose to keep what time is trying to lose. I still set the table for two, one for me and one for you. Dinner's ready, but you're not.
Funny how love can sound perfect right before it fades out. Dust hangs heavy in the light. Same old record, same old night. Your jacket still beside the chair, like part of you still lingers there. Needle dancing through the sound, while memories keep spinning round. Every song we used to know feels slower than it did before. Maybe nothing breaks all at once. Maybe hearts just slowly come undone. We faded out when the record stopped spinning. We faded out when the record stopped. Record stop spinning slowly. Coffee stains and midnight talks, barefoot dancing through the dark. Back when every little thing felt like forever wrapped in melody. Now the room sounds different somehow, even with the music loud. Like the record knows the truth before I ever wanted to. Some loves don't explode in flames, they just quietly drift away. We faded out when the record stopped spinning. Somewhere between loving and letting go, like an old song but losing rhythm. Too beautiful to end, too tired to hold. And I still hear us in the silence. After every final note, we faded out when the record stopped spinning slowly, then all at once. Maybe of sight.
You didn't even sound like you were leaving. The room was still, the clock was loud. I watched your mouth but lost the sound. You didn't shout, you didn't cry, you just looked tired in the light. I waited for your voice to shake, for something in your heart to break. But you were calm, too calm to fight, like you'd already left inside. And I keep replaying that moment, trying to hear where we died. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was the way you said it, like I was just a chapter you were finally done reading. No anger, no regret, no reaching for my hand. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was how easy you sounded when you said it. When you said it, goodbye. I could have handled tears from you, some kind of proof it hurt you too. But every word felt clean and cold, like love was something you outgrew. You said, I think it's better now, like we were weather passing out. And I just stood there breaking slow while you let go, like letting go. I don't remember all the reasons, just the silence in your tone. It wasn't goodbye that broke me, it was the way you said it, like I was just a chapter you were finally done reading. No anger, no regret, no reaching for my hand. It was hurt less. I keep telling people I'm better, but I don't know who I'm lying to. Your picture's gone from the hallway, but I still look there when I pass, like some part of me is waiting for a life that didn't last. I changed the sheets, I changed the curtains, moved the couch across the room, but every corner keeps returning to the shape it had with you. I can't leave the places, but I can't leave the time. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still reaching for a love that isn't there now. I try to move, I try to breathe, but every road comes back to what we used to be. I'm not in your arms, but I still feel the vow. Like my heart forgot we're over now. You let me go, but I don't know how. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still yours somehow. Don't know how. I laugh with friends, I say I'm healing. I learned to sleep on my own side, but some nights still find me kneeling where your memory survives. I hear your voice in old apartments, in the rain against the glass, and I hate that moving forward still feels like walking through the past. Maybe time can change the weather, but not the way you changed my life. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still reaching for a love that isn't there now. I try to move, I try to breathe, but every road comes back to what we used to be. I'm not same. I don't wanna keep on waiting for a door that won't reopen, but loving you became a language I don't know how to unspoken. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. Still yours, still holding on to what I should put down. I tell the world I'm finally free, but there's a part of me you'll always keep. I'm not in your arms, but I still feel the vow. Like goodbye never reached my heart somehow. You let me go, but I don't know how. I'm not in your life, but I'm still yours somehow. I'm still yours somehow. I moved on everywhere except inside.
I still wake up slowly, like you might be there. Morning light across the floor touches places you touched before. I turn my head out of habit and lose you all over again. Your pillow keeps its shape somehow, like it's waiting for you now. I don't move for a little while, just breathing through the quiet. The hardest part of missing you is waking up to what is true. The side of the bed is empty again, but my heart still reaches for your hand. I keep forgetting you're not here until the silence makes it clear. The side of the bed still knows your name, like nothing in this room has changed. But every morning I understand you're really gone again. Empty again, gone again. Coffee's colder than it should be, one cup sitting next to me. I almost ask if you want more, then remember there's no answer anymore. Your shirt still hangs behind the door. I tell myself I'll move it for sure, but grief has gentle, stubborn hands, and I'm not strong enough to stand. People say the time will heal, but mornings make the missing real. The side of the bed is empty again, but my heart still reaches for your hand. I keep forgetting you're not here
could sleep through the daylight, maybe I wouldn't have to know that love can leave the room at night and still be there when you don't. I can close my eyes to the sunrise, but I can't close the space you I keep reaching through the morning for a love that isn't there. Every sunrise feels like losing what I still expect to share. The side of the bed is empty again, and I'm tired of reaching for your hand. I know the truth, I know you're gone, but my heart keeps getting it wrong. The side of the bed still holds the pain of every morning calling your name, and I break a little more instead on your side of the bed. Thought I had more time. I let you walk into the night with words still trapped behind my teeth. I told myself I'd call you later, like later was guaranteed. Your jacket faded down the hallway, your footsteps disappeared, and I just stood there in the silence, too proud to say what you needed to hear. Now every clock sounds like a warning, every memory asks my name. If tomorrow never came, would you know I loved you? Would the last thing that I gave be enough to hold on to? If yesterday was all we had, I would have held you through the pain. I would have said the words I swallowed if I knew tomorrow never came. Never came, would you know? I replay the way you looked at me, like you were waiting for a sign. Maybe you knew I was breaking, maybe I was running out of time. There's a message still unfinished with your name across the screen, and I hate that love can be so loud inside a heart that doesn't speak. I don't fear the dark as much as all the things I left unsaid. If tomorrow never came, would you know I loved you? Would the to the ceiling, like heaven has your line, begging one more second from a life that won't rewind. If tomorrow never came, I hope somehow you knew that every breath I didn't say was still reaching out for you. If yesterday was all we had, I would have loved you without shame. I would have given you my whole heart if I knew tomorrow never came. If tomorrow never came.